Welcome back to another YouTube video. Time to talk about AEW and NXT. Alright, so what did AEW started with? Nice, we'll just go by these results. Alright, so Cody talked about Taz's kid and how Taz's kid is training with him and not training with Cody and not Taz. Taz puts him in a Taz mission. Interesting because Taz hasn't gotten physical since his retirement, like semi-retirement, whatever. He was in the wrestling business for a good 9 years after he stopped wrestling, but whatever. But yeah, Taz put Cody in Taz mission. So yeah, don't know where that's gonna go. Will Hobbs beat Lee Johnson. Like I didn't see this coming, right? And then that's when Cody got attacked by Taz. The Gun Club come in and Taz runs away with his kid. His kid was outside, so yeah. Anna Jay versus Hikaru Shida. Hikaru Shida wins. Anna Jay tried to use a kendo stick, but she hit her in the leg with a kendo stick, but didn't pin her or nothing. Moxley and Omega signed the contract. Moxley attacked Omega. So yeah, hype up for their match next week. Eddie Kingston was going to say some stuff about Pac, but got interrupted by Moxley. Hangman Page beat John Silver, and then Evil Uno tried to recruit Hangman Page to the Dark Order. Basically told Hangman to think about it. So, yeah, guess he's thinking about it. TH2 versus Top Flight. The Hybrid 2 win. I expected them to win here. Like, Top Flight will get their wins somewhere down the line, just not tonight. Jericho and Hager versus Chris Daniels and Frankie Kazarian. The entirety of the Inner Circle was out there the whole match. Jericho and Hager win because the heels distracted the babyfaces. Classic booking. The heel gets distracted and then he gets hit with a finisher and then he gets pinned. Yeah, there you go. And Jericho challenges Frankie Kazarian to a one-on-one match next week. So we're also getting that next week. Butcher and Blade versus Pac and Phoenix. This match was great. Lots of great head spots in here. Pac and Phoenix lose because Eddie Kingston distracted them. So yeah, Butcher and Blade win. And then Lance Archer comes down to beat up Eddie Kingston, Butcher, and Blade. So yeah. I don't know where that's necessarily going. Sorry. No, I don't know why I'm apologizing. Darby Allin blows up a car, essentially, and says that he's going to go after Team Taz. And Vicky Guerrero and Nyla Rose basically say they're going after Brandy and Big Swole. Like her and Jade Cargill are going to go after those two. FTR cut a promo talking about how they want to win back the tag belts. Okay. Kip Sabian and Miro, they're about to do a video game segment, but Orange Cassidy comes in, turns off the Xbox Series X, which Miro has, and he said that his wife bought it for him, so Lana bought him an Xbox Series X. That was what Miro said. Why Miro couldn't buy his own Xbox Series X? He could. He didn't. Anyways, they go outside and then they start fighting with the best friends. Matt Hardy says he's offering his managerial services for some cash. Big money Matt, obviously. That's what we're talking about here. Big money Matt is back. All right, so that was AEW. Kind of went all over the show just because of the review that I was following doesn't go match by match. Yeah, I agree. Somebody said good show tonight in the chat. I was like, yep. All right, I'm just gonna go in whatever order I choose with NXT. Kevin Owens show. Basically, coming out of it, we get the announcement of Leon Ruff, Johnny Gargano, and Damian Priest triple threat next week. No, not next week. Sorry, triple threat at Takeover for the North American Championship. Candice versus Ember Moon. Candice wins because heel interference. Like I didn't see that coming, right? And obviously, Johnny, Candice, and Indy were driving away, and there's somebody in a scream mask in the back. So obviously, there are two of them. Oh yeah, later in the show, Dakota and the heels beat up Io Shirai, and they beat up Rhea Ripley. Tony Storm's the heel now. So yeah. Well, wait, did they beat up Rhea? Yeah, they beat up Rhea Ripley. They beat up Ember Moon later. Tony Storm turned heel. Indy Hartwell got hit with an eclipse, so she's out of the match now. So it's the four of them. So it's Tony, Candice, Dakota, and Raquel Gonzalez are going to be the four people in War Games. And on the face side, I would assume that it's going to be, well, it's obviously Shotzi, Ember, Rhea, and someone else probably. Kyle O'Reilly volunteers to fight Pete Dunne in the ladder match. I'll just go to it now. Pete Dunne wins the ladder match because somebody in a mask interfered. We're led to believe we don't know who this is, but it wasn't Pat McAfee apparently. Like that's who I thought it was, but it later came out that that's not Pat McAfee. So somebody's standing in for him probably. Thatcher and Kushida wins, and then Tommaso's sitting out there watching, and Tommaso's like, I bet he has a reason to fight me now, because Tommaso kind of distracted him. So, and then Thatcher gets tapped out. Yeah, I already talked about the Kevin Owens show. Kevin Owens show. What's next? Jake Atlas and Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes wins, as I pretty much expected him to. Not a lot of people lose to Jake Atlas. Plus, I think they might be doing something with Cameron Grimes. Maybe. Rhea Ripley talking about how she's in NXT and she's here to stay. All right, so yeah, that's everything. I talked the main event. I talked everything else. I talked the main event on AEW. Talked about everything else. So yeah, see you guys. What's that? Saturday? SmackDown 205. Yep, Saturday. All right. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys later.